Hello, welcome back to the House of Animation. The front door is always open, so do come in and enjoy the magic of animation and join us on our journey as we discuss animated films of all kind. I am your host, Ben Gilman. As always, I'm joined by a woman that is very proud to say she doesn't have any armpit hair. It's Tara Chloe.
Hello. Yes, I did laser. I have no armpit hair. I'm so proud.
Off-camera joke. And a man that is learning all the filthy words in Japanese so he can chat women up. It's Troy Salmon.
Oh yes, I'm learning those words. It's really cool.
You're not that desperate. You're a man of all women, basically.
Exactly. Hey, I don't.
You're not one of these. You're not one of these
heavy
Asian stereotype sniffers, are you?
Don't discriminate me.
No. It's fine. So we are here today to talk about the best Makoto Shinkai film, and it's not Your Name. I'm sorry, it's not. He's overrated, mostly. Yeah, that's straight fire, baby. Straight fucking.
Woo! Hot take.
He's a good director, but is he an Oscar winner? Maybe this film was an Oscar winner, but maybe not Your Name. Your Name is good, but like I told you, Silent Voices the same year as this was the better movie.
Silent Voice. Oh wow, that is.
In the Corner of This World about Hiroshima was better that year than Your Name. We'll get to that. Sorry, but we're going to talk here today about The Garden of Words. Because it's a great movie. It's 45 minutes.
I was surprised when Ben told me, hey, and anyone's listening right now, when Ben literally told me about Garden of Words, because I've never seen it. And I watched and I was like, let me see the runtime of this. And I was like, 45 minutes. I was like, I'm going to cram all this in 45 minutes. I was like, but they did a great job. It didn't feel like 40 minutes at all. It was good.
Yeah, it's all about a boy who meets a random woman in hold on a minute. I need to get my words right here. It is
a gazebo in the park in Shinjuku, somewhere in Shinjuku, and it's rated non-stop.
Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you have to pay to go in. It's worth it though. It's really worth it. So the Japanese title is you know what? Kotonoha no Niwa. Sorry, I'm totally not with it today. So basically, this film is about, we find out that the older woman that he meets under the hut in the garden is his teacher at school.
A school teacher.
And so begins an illicit affair.
But we never knew that it was a teacher at first. That's really great.
Yeah.
That's the great thing. When that shoe drops, you're like, oh, we all wanted to phone our teacher at some point.
Yeah, that's happened.
I don't miss Penelope from New Order. And Richard
Every male has fantasized. Everyone's done. Everyone.
But I want to see half of my teachers in school when I was younger.
It's a 12-year age gap, yo. I mean, we've seen this. Why are you guys laughing? No, I mean, we've seen these reports in newspapers so many times, right? Female teacher having affair with male student. Female teacher gets jailed for underage relations. So many times in the US, we see these kind of stories.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a big deal. It is a big deal. It's because
they don't activate it. That's the thing.
In Japan, they have a credit for teacher-student relationships. I don't know why.
That is true, but she doesn't activate the relationship.
Exactly. Yeah. She don't. Yeah. She never kind of pull the trigger.
Yeah.
No,
and he's quite a mature 15-year-old. Like
he is.
They never quite go into a romantic relationship. It's more of a friendship.
Yeah. But he towards the end, obviously we're pushing it a bit forward, but towards the end he kind of goes. He tries to, like, obviously years go by. He's going to try and get back to her at some point. But on her side, she's just like, okay, she just wants to kind of just talk, you know what I'm saying? Just be more happy in her life, you know what I'm saying? As obviously these tragedies hit with all the bullying stuff, the scandals that's going on with her job, you know what I'm saying, a teaching job. As it plays in that as well, because it shows that how teachers literally, they can just get one rumor can start and it's going to spread, bro. That's how life is sometimes. Also, the cancel culture, you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. One person say something, you're fired. That's it. Your job is gone. Especially over there, like literally in Japan, those kind of places, they're strict with stuff like that as well. They're uber strict. Stuff like that. You're getting kicked out. One thing starts, boom, you're out of there. You ain't coming back. It's
There's a
wrap.
friend that I know that is very creepy, and I saw on his socials. Well, he's not a friend. Someone I met during. I'm not going to name the person. I wouldn't say friend. Someone I avoid. Somehow, same social circle. I'm not going to mention it on this podcast. I'll tell you guys off camera. But I've seen the guy because somehow we're connected by friends. So I have seen retweets of him posing with his high school students like that. And that if they found out, like not on blank ones either, like
I know this guy.
All girls' school, he's going to end up getting fired and possibly jailed.
Yeah, definitely. I know.
I'm not going to name the guy.
We know the guy.
I met the guy, and he was one of those people that was looking to pick up chicks at a meetup.
So basically, he's a dude who dreams of having a pedophilic underage relationship with a Japanese schoolgirl.
Yes, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there. But like,
oh, it's kind of gross.
Captain Pedo is going to get arrested, or he's most probably arrested. I don't know anymore.
Thanks to my friends about it, and I made a reference in Korean. If I ever see that guy, sakuk sakuk jarun, it means snip snip cut.
Off with the penis, rip it off, and just swing it around like a victory salute.
I learned that particular line from a Blackpink
song. The war.
Yeah, I learned that particular line in Korean from a Blackpink song, snip snip cut. Yeah.
Oh damn, Blackpink cost that. Yeah.
That noise, you swing it around your head. I have to hold her penises.
If
no again with the penises again.
If
that's
like,
to be frank, the only reason why I think they would ever grant him a teaching job is because he holds a British passport.
Yeah,
and his intentions are not good.
Tara's very proud to talk about men's willies a lot now, so she's the penis swinger. That's what we're going to call her now. She's
the penis connoisseur.
Literally, that.
Yeah, but seriously, that's the only reason why they would grant him the job, because of his passport. Other than that, you don't have any good intentions.
Well, with COVID now, it's very likely a British person can go into Japan. Because
no one can go now.
Cheers, China. Fuck you. Okay. So, anyway.
Oh my gosh, but yeah.
But I like the friendship. He's a shoemaker.
Yeah.
Which is he's really not, because in Japan you can't leave school until 18, so he's already 3 years ahead knowing where he wants to be. The guy's got skills. I was really impressed by how mature he was.
Actually,
but he's still immature in love. So he's mature, but he's unexperienced in love. So in many ways, there's the balance of experience, a very mature young man, and like unsure in relationships. It's a nice balance. I really like both characters. And they can only meet when it rains for some weird damn reason. That's just
they never got any
numbers,
nothing like this. I was like, this whole time you'll see this woman like literally almost every day. She has changed numbers, nothing, no socials, nothing. Are you telling me?
Yeah, the first thing I'll ask someone for is their name. Yeah.
I'm getting slapped for this. To get slapped for this, Shinkai's just a screensaver. He does it just to make it all look beautiful. The plot, the characters, you forget about them. You just remember how sexy trains look, how sexy the sunlight looks, how sexy the rain looks. Shinkai is just a screensaver. That's the problem with Shinkai films. They're just, besides this movie, because it's 45 minutes, there's no super stupid supernatural bollocks or anything. It's just a normal story between 2 people. And he doesn't do any other film like this. He just focuses on the 2 people. Yeah. There's no Doctor Who plot holes coming out of his ass, like time travel or any crap. It's a proper... Yeah. I wish he would do more movies like this, because there's no supernatural crap or anything. It's not too melodramatic. This is the film where it feels like this could happen in real life.
Yeah, it's really
this is an actual film in real Japan. Like, they've done a live-action version of this. You can't imagine... Like, anime doesn't always translate well to the silver screen in real life. Look at Bleach, for God's sake. I mean, it don't look good. It don't look good live action. Like,
there's no way, no.
That One Piece Netflix show, whoa, that's going to be awful. But, like...
Oh, God, I don't even think about it. The plastic toy over
the casting.
Live action. The plastic toy.
no, Americans, and you're like, oh, you've already effed it. The word they're not Japanese, you've already effed it. You
It doesn't
effed
translate well. It doesn't translate to Western.
bloody multicultural casting when it's not needed.
They have a white
Actually,
British actor acting. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I still can't see Tara.
Why?
Tara keeps trying to point at her chest, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why she keeps doing it. I'm married, so maybe it's for Troy's benefit. Anyway, I love you lot, Sarah, don't I? Guard of Words, though. I just like the sense of it's relaxed. It's like an indie film.
Yeah, it does feel like that. It does.
That's the problem with Shinkai films in the past is he tries to put action in when you don't need it and dramaticness. So I like Shinkai movies are just relaxed. He hasn't done a bad movie. I just feel maybe except for Children Who Chase Lost Voices, that film is not. That film is one of the most awful masturbatory films I've ever seen about nature. But this is his best movie, and it's 45 minutes. It's like an OVA length.
Yeah,
like an episode of a Netflix drama.
Yeah.
OVA.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, it sounds like
you
ovaries.
don't know what an OVA is, but trust me, older anime fans know exactly.
Yes, old school people know. Old heads, they know.
Yeah, I know what it means. I think it means original video animation, right? Like
45-minute episodes, which is like an episode on Netflix drama now, like 50 minutes. It's like punchy. They could have done it. No, I don't know if you extended it. I think it's perfect length.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
It feels like an hour and a half, even if it's 45, and that's a powerful thing.
Strong 45 minutes. Strong 45 minutes. Yeah. So I'll say, yeah, it puts everything it needs to put in there. And it literally settles it. It's good.
If this was a Taku anime, it would have hijinks. It would have stupid plot twists. The teacher would be his sister. He would end up marrying her tiny sister, who's 12. It would be like all that crap, anime crap that I hate. This is a film that I can show to non-anime fans and go, this is good anime, and it isn't embarrassing. I mean, I love good anime, but there's a lot of anime that is just trash and babyish and just awful punchy shots, and I hide that. That's why I don't always say I like anime, because like it can be embarrassing to be an anime fan. Some of the crap I've seen.
I only like Tigray Man, Vampire Knight, Togai no Nochi, Uraboku.
Some of the stuff I've seen would get you arrested in real life. If you did that in real life.
What stuff do you see?
I'm not going to mention names, but half of the romantic. When I mean otaku, I mean otaku in Japan who don't have a real relationship with anyone. They just buy figurines. Those heavy fans, those AKB fans, basically. Those people.
Those are weird.
Oh, jeez.
Those are creepy, man. Seriously, they're worse than the K-pop fasangs. Like. But I do know AKB fans though.
Damn. Rob the AKB again.
Slapped. AKB fans, you should all have your dicks cut off and stop
giving. I
hope you never have children so that that AKB can die off in a generation. Have a happy life, but just don't reproduce. People. Don't reproduce, please.
Yeah. AKB keeps recruiting people goes from all Japan. That is so gross. But only 3 of them managed to graduate to a K-pop group. Yay them.
How we managed to get back to AKB again?
I have no idea. Do you remember the time that we wanted to light the AKB DVD on fire?
Yeah, we never did that. Anyway, so I'm getting back on the film. I'm going to get back on this film because there's not a lot to talk about. It's 45 minutes. So the character of Yukio, who is a teacher here, she makes a brief cameo appearance in Your Name, which is the ever-rated Oscar winner. That shouldn't have won an Oscar that year. It was a good movie, but my God, you thought it was like bloody Avengers Endgame or something, and revolutionized cinema. He lived for 10 years in Shinjuku, Shinkai, the director. He wanted to capture the beauty of the scenery in modern Tokyo and showcase it in a film. The thing is, Shinkai has always been very meticulous in his photography and always sets his films in amazing. His movies are visually stunning. Like they're the best looking animation films in the business still.
Yeah, he knows how to get them visual down. He knows how to direct. He's intense with that stuff. He's awesome.
Yeah. I'm surprised he had time to have a kid. Apparently, he's married with a child. I don't know how he managed to do that with all this massive.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
He sounds like a fucking train geek, doesn't he? Really? Like, I'm shocked.
This guy's a hard worker. He's like one of the hardest working men in history, bro.
I feel like the rain, according to Shinkai, the rain in this film represents the force of love. Neither can be controlled or stopped. I feel like once they were, if you both, I've seen this a lot, and myself as well. If you love someone, it can get out of control quickly, even if, say, for example, they might be in another. One of the people is in a relationship, or the age difference, or you're just trying to stop. Sometimes you just can't help love. Trying to stop it from two people that want to be together, it's hard. I get that. I felt like that in the film. The teacher was smart enough to know that he's too young.
Yeah, that was a limit. She's 27, he's 15, so it's like, yeah, that's weird.
If she went with him, then the whole film is like.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, are they gonna do that in the end? I was like, oh my days, she's gonna run to him. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? She's gonna do it. I was like, she's gonna do it. And then she did credits here, and she never did it. So I was like, okay, whew, okay, yeah, that was close. That's close. I thought they were gonna go down that way, that path, but he just went, nah, yeah, you ain't doing that. She just went to him. She hugged him at the end when he said, "Oh, you're scum, blah blah blah." He cussed her, he dissed her because he confessed his love to her, and she said, "Nah." She was like, "Nah, that's missed to you." So he took that the wrong way, you know what I'm saying, and then. She just gave him a hug because bringing her back to like, you know what I'm saying, normalcy. Because she was drinking, eating chocolate. She wasn't even eating properly. She
was drinking alcohol,
bro,
in the day, which is something we need to talk about because that's dangerous. If you're drinking by yourself,
every day.
Am I coming across okay?
She kept drinking beer in the morning, to be precise. I think in Japan you can just buy it off. Yeah, don't really check. I'm not sure if they check ID or something, to be frank.
I got ID'd in Japan. With a beard.
I never got ID.
So
only in the club, yeah.
But basically, like, I always think the treasure bit for her is she's drinking in the daytime on her own. That's a warning sign for me. If someone's got a can of beer at 10 o'clock in the morning and they're drinking, that's not happy.
Yeah.
You should socially drink with people. You shouldn't drink on your own.
Yeah, when you start drinking beer by yourself, that's suspect, bro. Yeah,
I mean, if you're on a Zoom call and you're talking to someone, you've got a beer.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But if like you're on your own and you're drinking, then that's danger signs because that's a slippery slope.
Yeah, you don't be doing that. That's dodgy, man. You gotta be careful with that. That's dangerous. Slippery slope.
Slippery slope.
Like 2-3 cans of them like in a bag every day. Like I was like, what the heck? Not even one can, like 2-3 cans. I was like, what the freak is going on over there? Okay. Tara, what is that? What is that over there? What's going on?
A doll.
What kind of doll is that? What kind of doll is it? What is it?
Just a collectible doll. Those collectible icon stuff.
Ah, okay. But yeah, that was a sus sign from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then he's got his shoe obsession. Oh, he's a cobbler. You know what I'm saying? He wants to like make shoes, woman's shoes. That's his goal in life, to become a top woman's shoemaker. Mm-hmm. He showed like a little flashback. It was like really minimal. Yeah, it's really minimal. Of like him and he's seen his mum, like the mum's eyes light up when she saw like his new pair of shoes when they're all together as a family. And that kicked off his obsession. He's like self-taught and he goes to like school from time to time to learn about it, like science school. He works, he does all that stuff. This guy is a hard worker, man. This guy's crazy. This guy is intense with what he does. So he has that goal, even though his own older brother's just like, yeah, he ain't gonna be able to make it as a cobbler. There's no way, he's trash. But he's still persevering. You know, you have that family member just literally just goes, nah, it ain't happening. But then you just go, nah, I'm gonna do it anyway, bro. I don't care what you say, I'm gonna get it done. So hey, it's not the perseverance in life sometimes.
That's always the way, though, isn't it? Like at the end of
Exactly.
the
You're
day.
gonna have that family member going, wait, you're still doing that? What's going on? You're like, you're still gonna, you ain't gonna make nothing of it, and then you just say, hey, screw the haters, man. Simple as that.
But then again, I always find those people are the ones that failed in what they wanted to do.
Exactly,
And they corrupted people.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, you can say, oh, yeah, just do your best, but you've got to work hard at it.
exactly.
If you want to do it, then that means you're encouraging them, but you're telling them you've got to put the work in them. That's great.
Yeah,
But saying, oh, you can do anything is also fine. But if you say, oh, you can never do that, then
do it, but you better you better tell him at the same time, like give him like a, you know what I'm saying, you better say you better work hard at it if you're gonna make it, because this is it's a tough field. You wanna do it, you better knuckle down, you know what I'm saying? You better maximize what you're gonna be doing. But I'm gonna do it. Just like at least give him that, you know what I mean? You don't have to be like fully saying, nah, I ain't gonna do it, because it's possible you can do it, but you just gotta have that flipping perseverance, that drive. If you don't have that drive, don't do it.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying, if you don't see yourself in the future doing it, don't do it.
So, out of interest, have you guys seen the other,
Which one?
all the films of Shinkai?
I think most of it.
A few, not all.
Most of it, I think I've seen most of it.
Yeah,
Watching one at my boss' house, and it was called, I think it's Weathering with You.
Yeah.
I was watching that with my boss and some of my colleagues. That was last year, somewhere during the pandemic.
Yeah, I want to see a couple of his stuff. That's about it.
I just noticed that his animations are like really detailed.
Yeah, he's a pioneer in like these kind of art stuff. He's really good at it. Everything's just like sharp. This stuff. It's like so touch, like a touch in animation, like you're gonna cut yourself. So he's one of them guys. Everything has to be like neat and sharp. It's almost like dirt. It's like grimy, but at the same time it's like sharp with his stuff. He makes it look realistic.
I want to talk about Honda. Like when Ghibli shut down, Shinkai and Honda, who did the Go Who Let Through Time, Summer Wars, he's the better director. The Boy and the Beast, Wolf Children. We're gonna get to those movies.
Okay.
If we talk about Shinkai movies, we've hit the peak now. Like, Your Name is just under it, and now we got 5 centimeters per second somewhere. Voices of a Distant Star, and something else. I can't remember the other one. There's another film which isn't that great, but it's all downhill. Children who chase lost voices. It's like it's going to be declining returns from here on out. You know.
Oh, okay. We started with the top already. So you always start with the top. All right.
Well, we've already done the first 2 best ones. So
Your Name and this
from here, aren't we? Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, 5 centimeters per second is better than 5 centimeters per second. Tara's distracted me with a dog for some reason. 5 centimeters per second is maybe the second best film after this one in his thing. If you guys have seen it.
I haven't seen 5 centimeters now. I haven't seen it.
We'll find it. We'll find a way to.
I gotta check it out though, because his stuff's really good. So I'll check out rest stuff.
So what are we scoring this? I'm giving this a 10 because it's perfect.
God, no. It's really good.
I give it an 8 out of 10 though.
Give it an 8. Okay, so I'll write this down. God, no. Tara.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Ben saying 10 out of 10. You know what? I'm gonna give it. For some reason, I can't give it a 10. I'm gonna give it.
Why not?
I don't feel. I don't feel it's as good as Silent Voice. I think I can give it a 10. I think I can give it a 10. Comparing this to Silent Voice, and I'm like, That is a pinnacle. That is.
Hold on, 9.5 then, because if I gave Silent Voice a 10, can I put a 9.5 on this then?
So you switch that to 9.5.
Yeah, because I'm not being rude. There's a few anime films that deserve a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't.
When you reach for a 10, Tarzan last week was great, but that got a 9 because it's got Phil Collins in it. You know, and the monkey bit in the camp was a bit wanky as well. It was nearly a 10.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of anime films that I know are 10s. This is a 9.5.
Yeah. If for me, because you're giving it 9.5,
You go longer, it's a 10. You go longer, it's a 10. You do an hour and a half or something.
Yeah, I think it was just missing something.
It just ends just when it should be revving up the second half of it.
Yeah, it didn't feel, and that's the thing. The 45 minutes was great, but it just didn't feel finished to me. It didn't feel fully finished to me. So I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give mine a 9.
An 8.
Yeah, something 9. So yeah, so 9.5 from Ben, 8 from you, Tara, and 9 from me. I put 9. I'm gonna give this a 9. It was almost out of 10, but it's just like it just wasn't just.
Okay.
It didn't hit it for me, the full 10. Because Silent Voice was, oh man, that's a creme de la creme. That is flipping peak levels of flipping animation. But that's tight. I love Silent Voice. I really there. But yeah, that's a 9 from me.
Lovely. So I'm just doing a card while
Yeah,
while
you
we're
need
doing
to do the
this.
card in the background right now, guys. If you know what I mean.
Right.
Not that I'm bored of you, because I got to send this stuff off before. This has got to go to Japan, mate. So
Yeah, you send your stuff off. You've got some Christmas stuff to sort out. So
Well,
Yeah.
I saw Mark and Spencer cards for a discount. Then I thought, like, if I send it to you guys, what's the use? Because it's already British. You probably have a lot of Marks and Spencers over there as well.
oh man,
Yeah.
yeah, get some cards out, yo. Some cards.
So I'll just do virtual greetings.
Yeah.
I'll get some bits. I gotta do some quick ordering real quick, ASAP.
So it's time to go now, because before you go, we're going to end. Otherwise, we're going to end up measuring your shoes in a creepy way with a beer in hand and trying to stab out a shoe using your feet with a penknife. And we'll end up stabbing you in the foot. So you need to get out now. It's time to go. So it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
All right. See you on the other side.
Hey, no.
Hold on. No. I have a question.
Yeah?
I have a question. So we've just done Garden of Words. Tara, if you met Titty Man in a rainy forest in the Shinjuku National Garden, what beer would you be sipping to entice him to come and check out your shoe size?
I'd be like, yo, I got the new Adidas or the Puma.
I don't even know what that means.
Do you know what Adidas is? Those are shoe brands.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm not down with the kids, bro. What are we talking about?
We're talking about trainers.
We're talking about
I'm
trainers.
saying, what beer would you have? Like, screw your trainers.
Well, what beer would I have?
Yeah, it's about the beers.
Any beer is fine. Maybe
Okay.
mushroom makgeolli?
You don't want any dark fruit strombos in for that now?
Mushroom makgeolli.
Yeah, I'm sure you keep your legs shut when he came nearby, hopefully. I really hope. I don't know. Do your legs open for Batman, or is it Titty Man now? I can't keep up anymore.
Oh my gosh.
I talk to Tara like she's a man, Troy. She's the only lady I
love it. I love this stuff. I love it.
Right. So what was your question again?
Do you keep your legs nice and open, or just shut them? Like, we don't know.
I just shut them. I have a way of.
I know.
I can do it double if you see.
Dear Lord, we don't need a demonstration. Fuck me.
No, I don't like double time. I don't know how. But
It's like you're like a sister to me. I don't need to see that shit.
Oh, that was the
fear in Ben's eyes. The fear in his eyes.
We're gonna change his name to the House of Incest, not the House of Animation. The House of Incest.
Double cross like.
He's like an enemy.
At least with Tara, I can joke about with her, and she gets it.
Yeah, Tara's the one. Tara's amazing. Love her.
Tara is like the most tomboyish woman I know. Like, she gets laddish. jokes.
Tara is the one. The titty queen herself, though.
The titty queen. Now we're talking about a tit. Okay, this is a lad's podcast, isn't
I'm
it?
talking about man titties, though, not female
It's
titties.
only a matter of time till we start
Man
talking about other
titties.
titties now.
No. I'm talking about men titties. You know, male
It's
titties.
only next episode. I can see it spilling out into women's titties. I can just see this happening. We need to watch it. We need to watch a hentai or something so that we can.
Yeah, we got to balance it out.
what's
We got to balance it out, Ben. We got to balance
You
it
want
out.
BL hentai?
Charlie, you have these problems with yours. You know.
Balance it out, yeah. It's got to be done. It's got to balance it out, bro.
Do you know how big is one host titty? Or shoulder
This
titty?
is going up longer than the episode.
Do you know who is Rose from
Oh,
White
God.
Gem?
Don't
He's
know.
flaunting his titty, yo. You should see his videos. You know, some of it are just so distasteful. Kanka, let me share the URL on the chat.
Okay, we're gonna stop here.